Realm's artificial intelligence for property management is called Claire, and it's all designed to save you time using artificial intelligence and smart workflows. It all starts with tenant communications, because usually that's where the queries come from in any busy rent roll. And it's designed to help you with the whole process of working with that inquiry. Now, we recognize that not every tenant is the same. They each come with different preferred tenant communications and channel inquiries. That is, from each generation, they might want to communicate in a completely different way. Not everybody's going to be happy with logging onto a portal or using an app or remembering a password. Generally, they revert to type what they're comfortable with, which means a busy tenancy would have to handle requests from multiple communication channels. One example is where a maintenance request comes in. Now, every property has on average 2.5 or more requests every single year. That includes 20 manual interactions per request across landlords, property managers, suppliers, and tenants. If the average property manager has 100 managements, that's over 5,000 manual interactions, taking huge amounts of time, effort, and stress for the property manager to handle. They're all repetitive as well. If each of these channels were included in that process, that amount of work then would double effectively because they're all disconnected from the trust accounting software. This is where Claire, the digital assistant for the property manager, comes into effect, talking on each of the channels that the tenant would love to talk on, like agency web forms, mobile number, agency email address system, Google Assistant on phone or home, Facebook chat, and agency website chat. Each of these channels feed into Claire, who can have a smart conversation and ensure that the problem gets solved quickly and efficiently. It doesn't just stop there. The information then flows into the tightly integrated trust accounting software of your choice. We've worked really hard with our partners to make sure that this piece of information always goes to the right place so that you can leverage the investment you've had there. Always the property manager is kept informed, and always the property manager is given the exceptions where Claire can't solve the problem. The end result is a huge time saving, both in communicating with the tenant, getting the job done, and making sure it gets executed in the right way. Keeping in mind that this deep integration works across the entire trust accounting software, from property notes when a conversation happens to jobs being added into the trust accounting software or a task for the property manager if something needs to be done. Claire always references the most up-to-date information, always making sure that they're talking to the right tenant and that security is taken care of. Ultimately, Claire becomes another property manager within your team as a virtual digital assistant to tenants, helping them solve problems. Now, Claire doesn't stop there. Claire is also a property manager's digital VA, or digital assistant, if you like. Claire can solve many problems within a busy agency. Those just don't start with maintenance. They work with communication across all the players within maintenance. They work with general inquiries being brought to the team, which are usually distractive for the property manager. They work with rent arrears. Claire works with many different issues within a trust accounting team to solve problems and save the property manager time, always writing back and referencing the trust accounting software as part of our tight integration. Reach out to Realm today to get a free trial and a demo.